Big Boss Jock Radio Show. A show where listeners are encouraged to rise up, confront the U.S. government, join with the revolution, be part of the solution. The hesitation? Well, I could just go right into the analyst assessment. Though I should say it with more, enthusiasm. I'm sitting in a situation, being charged with 2 felonies, after I've been out on a doorstep of the Redding Police Department, Redding, California, month after month. The sign read, "I was sexually assaulted by the Redding Police Department from the chief to a multitude of officials." Clearly written on a hand billboard. Various hand billboards, and that was one of them. They took 2 of them from me with 4 different messages, 4 different sides. They figured they dealt with the issue. Persecuted further the victim. They, the officials, go unhindered in their activities, haven't received an investigation, aren't held accountable. And I'm in court. One of the felonies, the U.S. federal status they acknowledged I have. That's why the knife was on my hip for 5 months. How it was on my hip for 5 months on their doorstep. Monday through Friday. Daily protest. That's been going on for over 2 years now. Analyst assessment, that will be coming up here soon. When you people understand about the pyramid and what's keeping me held a slave, not a dollar's pay, though a cash check, what was checked and what was cashed. Oh yeah, it's that, the paycheck, and not a dollar received, ever. Placed since 1988 at the U.S. Secret Service. Special attachment placed to the auxiliary name. Birth name holds high status. Do not impede that agent. The auxiliary name, executive order, special instructions placed, executive order directorate, meaning signed with the signature from the United States of America. Each president, all my life, 49 years, there's been a special attachment. No, since I was 5 years old, so nearly all my life. When they place the auxiliary name. This is how they keep me held. They keep away the birth name. Oh, it's a little game. Keep away. Concealed. Tucked away. They stay safe. It's a pyramid. They're placed at the USDIA Command Center that's located inside of the Shasta Dam facility. 80,000 square feet. Been there since the 40s. Since the dam opened. Blueprinted into the dam. Designed around the command center. It's at the center. Very safe location. USDIA operators are placed at the Redding Police Department. They go in unhindered in carrying out this operation. And you, the listener, might ask yourself, well, why? Why would they do such a thing? An inheritance, an estate, a fortune, not a dollar my person received. Not a dollar. No part of me. Oh, no. The name, yeah. The one they conceal. The one they will not allow me to have. My birth name. My core identity. They keep me with a auxiliary name. The sub-personality. The one that they fractured the psyche and made another personality. One they could hold against the subject's will. Me. Held until current date. As a slave. Not a dollar's pay. No health benefits. No accreditation in any way. Shot a multitude of times. 2 bullets. Current date are inside of me. They're uncomfortable and they're both lead. No, the casing's not there. So the slug. And there's 2. And they're not comfortable. I'm tired. It's cumbersome. Implanted, feet to my head. The cerebral cortex stimoceiver. I can name them off, and there's one after another. All the way down my body to my feet. Signals emit from my body. Transmit. A locator. I'm surveilled. Right now, the U.S. federal government, there's a number of agents that watch my signal, including the operators, especially at the Reading Police Department, who have charges on me at current date. But at the same what? Because they don't recognize that I'm the agent that they follow all day and all night. If anybody ever asks a question, they say for the security of the agent. Go ahead and try. If they had my exact address, it's a dark spot on the map. There's a no name and they do mapping. Well, they won't do mapping of this residence, and they won't do mapping of many residences in this neighborhood. Various. A couple specific. This is one of them. Why is that so? If no one has anything to do with the government. But there's one thing after another. I mean, that's minor. Be shot this many times. Equipped with a stimoceiver that isn't nanotechnology. It's the old style. From the 60s. Arrived in 1970. It's big. Agitator wire placed in the heart. 4-foot agitator wire. Threaded through the neck. Down into the heart. Seems very wrong. I never gave permission, consent. Shows up on an x-ray. It's quite large. Works off of RF. Any listeners out there imagine how that is? Have people who treat a person in this way with their finger on the button. Yes, I'm a man. And I'm treated as a subhuman. As a nothing. I'd appreciate some assistance. May 23rd. Shasta Superior Court. Division 2, 8:30 in the morning. Anyone see me out there with a knife on my hip? 5 months at that stoplight. Back, forth, every change of the light. Back then I was doing every change. Maybe 30 times across. So that'd be 60 times across in an afternoon. Anywhere from 20 to 30. During an hour. So no one saw me out there out of the thousands of cars that went by during those 5 months. Well, anyone who could be a witness, because how could it be that I was out on the doorstep of the Reading Police Department day after day with an 8-inch bladed knife that they took off of me, arrested me one time for a misdemeanor, didn't show up in court because they knew I was going to ask for a habeas corpus hearing, and it was on a minor offense, a misdemeanor, upsetting them while they worked, using the megaphone. After days of using the megaphone. How many of you in your hometowns have someone outside the city hall, including police department, because they're both in the same, with a 50-watt megaphone and just whapping, just going at them, nonstop, just like this with the rhyme, full volume, rattling their windows, day after day after day, 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock, when they're getting off. Wasn't working. Health condition it worsens. Things worsen as time, that's another issue. Can't rhyme. Continue with the theme. I'd appreciate some assistance. Health benefits, they were justly earned. Just reason, 2 slugs if nothing else. They're easily detected. They're metal. Have a wand? Go ahead and wand me. Put it on sensitive and look how much metal's in me. Analyst assessment. I suggest the people out there, when they learn the story, when they realize that this is computer-generated dialogue that's being assessed, that they're about to lose their nation, rise up! Confront the U.S. government! Liberate the Confederate States of America! Place the Alamo as the capital. Placed? Placed it is. It's already there in place. Am I saying place? Well, I'm staying pace. Analyst assessment. NBC News posted the clip entitled "Watch Live, Trump Participates in Immigration and Border Security Roundtable." Posted on April 5, 2019. Airtime 52 minutes, 2 seconds. These pages, reading off of a script, these pages are being hosted on the Real Conspiracy Forum. They all can be read. They can go ahead and open up the clip. There's some errors and I'm finding them now. It'll be reposted in the future. I was looking at another court date about a month ago. Needed to have this turned in because I don't know at what time they'll win. They could at any moment. And I'm not saying they will. Wouldn't want to foresee that. Own recognizance. I'm being charged. Felonies, years I'm looking at. They say I gave false information to an official. Well, how is it that I'm not Earl Hawkins or that Gene Paul doesn't have a special attachment if that knife, 8-inch blade partially covered by a shirt, was on their doorstep, though on my hip, month after month, and that is day after day, Monday through Friday? How'd that happen? It was no slip, no accident. Oh no, there is no type of investigation, and oh yes, everything is filmed. And during that same year, 2018, violated, needles in the eyeballs, sexually violated in their office. If they care to know more, read the pages. There's a writ of habeas corpus petition. It's called a writ of habeas corpus. There's a hearing. The petition was closed by the judge. The writ, 416 pages, including attachments, the paper that the Reading Police Department gave me back the knife. Oh, the 416 pages. Official after official at the Reading Police Department that have been part of my life, near me, my entire while here, since I've been born. Agents. I'm equipped with a stim receiver. They're holding me in a program. Slavery was outlawed. Supposed to be illegal. Being held against my will. Been repeating these same words day after day after day. Over 2 years out on the streets of Redding, California. 10 months in front of the FBI. And over a year in front of the Redding Police Department. And I'm the one in court? Seems quite wrong. Why isn't there something else going on, such as an investigation? The chief to the grunt at the bottom, rotten. The entire department. Needs to be an investigation of the Redding Police Department, along with the local sheriff, sodomized me, left me hospitalized for 5 days, written, specified on a billboard, the Redding Police Department confiscated, considered they dealt with the issue. Oh, can I have the medical benefits, the bullets lodged in my backbone? Keep repeating the same thing on their doorstep. Going to be out there this afternoon. Appreciate some assistance, May 23rd, 2019. Division 2, Shasta County Court, Redding, California, 8:30 in the morning. Any federal agents out there? Give a read of those pages, know something about those details, such as an average person couldn't know that information. Is someone on the inside? Appreciate the assistance. I want only God. He's right here inside. He helps me do the rhyme, line by line. I do give my thanks, along with gratitude, for our one only God, Father in heaven. It's the Big Boss Jock, momentarily signing off.